You know what I will go? Okay, look, the top may look like, what did you call me? A golf?
Yeah, like you're in charge of the fundraiser.
Okay.
Like the...
Well, let me tell you something. Here's how I represent my goth roots.
Okay.
The top may be golf fundraiser.
Yeah.
The bottom, Wednesday Adam loafers, bitch. She wears these in the series.
Wow.
I swear to God.
So you have the same shoes
the
on
socks are too high.
as a fucking 14-year-old?
Yep.
Okay.
These are Prada loafers, just to be clear. They're high-end goth.
Wow.
Okay.
Way to...
My stylist got them for me for a special.
Very relatable.
Oh, is that... wow. Says the most viral rant on the net right now, guy. You care to...
Super relatable.
You care to talk about that?
Sure. Yeah. I guess, I did a podcast with Bart. It was a few weeks ago. And I think I had just seen somebody be like the podcast. Sometimes they'll be like the podcast. Really don't like when you talk about like that you got to watch or you guys will talk about like any success you've had because like I'm having a hard time. So therefore, and I was like, what a fucking loser, like to read somebody going like, hey, you talking about something that's good or a success in your life, it makes me feel bad about my life. And it just really, I guess two things have kind of come up repeatedly where I guess it strikes a nerve in me just because I just hate being around people who have excuses,
Yeah.
Because we've all been there. Like I'm not gonna act like I've never, I've been there and I'm sure I will continue to be, meaning it is a pitfall in life.
It's a human thing.
It's a human thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not immune to them, but I try to not embrace them. And so when I see people going like, when you talk about like a cool thing you got, or like you got a car, it sucks because I don't have one. I'm like, you're thinking like a real fucking dipshit loser, because like you're struggling. No, make sure that nobody brings up something that doesn't make you feel a certain way. It's like, look, man, I'll play for you what I said on the show.
Let's hear
so
this.
Every time we talk about like a watch or a car, I'll get a bunch of messages from losers that try to tell me that I'm making them feel bad about their situation. You're in control of your own situation and your own feelings. So don't put it on me that you feel bad, that I have something that, but I'm struggling with rent this month. Figure it the fuck out, okay? Like, don't make my life be a problem for your life. If you don't like it, guess what? You're not going to be able to control what people talk about. People are going to talk about things that you don't have for the rest of your fucking life. Here's the thing. If you're still mad about this, just know that it's your mindset and you're thinking like a fucking loser, but you don't have to.
You don't.
You can change the way you think, but you have to accept the way you're thinking right now is not going to get you anywhere. You're being bitter, you're being petty, you're insecure, you're not confident. If you just sit around and you know what? You only have what you have because of fans, so don't talk about us like that. Yeah, but you're still a loser if you're thinking like that. You're maybe, I'm lucky to have you as a loser fan, but you don't have to be that way. You could be a winner.
It's so true, Tom.
Well, so I guess I was bothered because I don't like hearing the excuses. What it extends to also, it reminds me of, to me, this has a direct correlation also with health and fitness.
Yes.
Because what happens is, again, my whole life, people around me, it's very easy to go like, I want to work out. And then you go, yeah, but.
There's a but.
There's always a but. I'm tired, or this is, I don't feel like it today. Like there's always an excuse, right?
Yeah.
Then I found that the latest thing, was unexpected. So people always have excuses for why they can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, I got things to do. I can't, this is why I can't eat healthy. This is why I can't work out. So I started to take fitness more seriously, I'd say in the last year, And so some people notice and they go, congratulations, or that's great, keep going. Like they positive. And then you always find some people who go, must be nice. And
right.
You're like, what must be nice? And they're like, I mean, it must be nice that you can afford to, you know, go to the gym. And like, I'm like, wait. So
right.
Is your position that only people with money are into fitness and take care of themselves? Because I can point you towards 100 more people I know that don't have money that take their health and fitness very seriously.
What about guys in prison? Some of them look real fit.
Yeah.
Those guys don't have trainers or diet.
And guess what?
Nothing.
You can go to prison too, and you can get in shape.
That's what we're trying to say here.
Yeah, that's what the whole point of this is. Get arrested and go to prison and lose weight.
No, but Tom, I think when I saw this clip, I was like, that's my baby right there. Because I feel like today the victim mentality is being celebrated.
It's embraced.
Now,
yes.
a decade ago, if you would have said this, it wouldn't have been shocking. People are like, well, obviously, there are fucking losers and winners. But now everybody's a winner. You can't say somebody's a fucking loser.
Oh, you can't. And people love, here's
Get
the
out
thing.
of here.
They love to give, like, say their excuses. Like they love it, and they go, "Well, you know,
it's because
this is
of X,
it's because
Y,
of all
and
this,"
Z.
and then they look for the people to go exactly, and then kind of pat them on the back for like great excuse for why things aren't working out for you, great excuse on why you have flatlined in life, great excuse for why you can't go to the gym or like eat healthy. Like that's good job coming up with your excuse. And you're right, it's. People who are in shape, they only have, all of them are just rich. They're rich people, and they pay for their gym and their private chefs. And you're like, okay, and good position to take.
And here's the deal, man, too, is that I will admit that I think when you and I first started dating, I totally had a loser mentality.
I think it's part of growing up.
It's part of, exactly. And either you overcome your own stuff in your mind that tells you like, I'm not good enough. They had an advantage.
Oh yeah, that's another
Somebody
one.
grew up better. I would tell myself, well, that person had a normal family, so they didn't have to deal with the stuff I did. Therefore, they're going to be successful and I'm not. Or maybe they're smarter than me, better looking than me, thinner than me, more talented than me. I'll never make it. I'm a loser. Rich people are bad. And fuck them, fuck the winners. And you know what I used to do, especially in the beginning of my comedy career, is I would go and look at, like, back then it was MySpace or Facebook, and see what that other comedian had that I didn't have. And then be like, yeah, but that person has this and this and this, and I don't have that. Fuck that person.
Yeah.
Instead of going, why am I envious of that other person? There's something in me that wants what they have.
Sure.
Not fuck them, but what do they have that I want? Okay, I want that. How do I get there? Maybe I could befriend that person and ask them how they did it. Maybe I can like strategize a way to get what I want instead of wasting my energy hating that other person.
Yeah.
Because that's an energy thing.
It's a big energy
either you
thing.
put it towards hating the motherfucker that has what you have.
Yeah.
Or towards putting it into you and getting what you want.
Like sometimes I used to do this more on Twitter, is I would just go really hard on a joke.
Yeah.
Like I'd tweet a really harsh joke, and then I would lose a bunch of people, and then my next tweet would be like, good.
Yeah.
I wanted to get rid of the weak, you know? And I feel like I haven't done that in a minute, and I feel like doing this really, like if I lost people that I don't want.
Yeah.
And it's
cowards.
like, it's a really good feeling to get rid of them, you know? It's like, I mean, you know, then there's people who want to get their life together.
Yeah. Bailey.
Play the hand you're dealt and don't worry about anyone else's hand.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right, Joseph. Bravo to Joseph. Bravo.
Yeah, right, Joseph. Why are you worried about someone else's cards? Don't worry about the
Don't
even look in that lane, bro.
Yeah. And then this is like this is how I was, honestly, before I had any success, which was that when I would see somebody doing much, much better than me, which virtually everybody was, you know, I was excited by it. I saw it as something to strive towards. Like I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I liked seeing
It's a challenge.
Yeah,
How am I
it's a
gonna get
challenge,
there?
but it's inspiring. I thought it as inspiring. And that's what this person is like basically saying. I live vicariously through these two. Keep talking about, call out the haters.
Yeah.
It's like they're
Be a winner, dude.
It's a right
You're a
place to
fucking
be
winner,
in.
dude.
Yeah. See, people get different things from it, but I think the best thing is that it pulls the actual, you know, the weak and makes it clear who they are. I like that.
I like that too. And yeah, I agree. If you want more in life, go get it. Go fucking get it. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Stay in your own lane. That's the
right.
biggest thing I had to learn.
I know you think everything has to do with genes. Well, I've been on. I know a lot of billionaires, and to the best of my knowledge, I never saw one wearing a fucking pair of jeans. Not one. Not one.
Yeah.
Not one.
Yeah, I love it.
But if you don't think money can buy happiness, you don't know where to fucking shop. You can get money and then go save the world. You can get money and save the forests in Brazil. You make money and go save global warming, which I don't believe in. You can, and save the kids in Biafra and all that shit. But without money, you can't save a fucking thing.
It's true.
Don't you understand? Don't the fucking idiots on YouTube understand that? Until you make some shekels. Until you make some fucking coin. You can't help anybody.
There you go.
He's right. You can do more help with the world by becoming prosperous.
Yeah.
It's true.
Man.
Take care of your own shit, homie.
What if I taught a seminar with him?
I would love that. I would pay top dollar to see you and Dan Pena yelling at people.
I would like to just be a hype man. Tell him, Dan. And then he goes on one of these rants, and then when he's done, I go, you fucking cunts. Just walk off. And they're like, what are you doing? I go, I just want to back him up.
Back him up.
I back him up.
But what I do believe is that unless you make wealth, you have fewer choices. I have a lot of choices, more than most people in this room, almost everybody in this room, because I've created wealth. You are making the mistake. You're trying to make a difference first, because that's politically correct. I believe with all my heart, and I just told Brian, this is an announcement, an exclusive, that political correctness is a manifestation of lack of fucking self-esteem. Because you're all cunts.
Pretty good stuff. It's always a home run with him. I just miss him.
This is why you're fucking poor.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I agree with him. Look at the fucking bums you hang around with. And ain't that the truth?
Oh, yeah.
But ain't that the truth? When we think back to our comedy careers, who are the worst low frequency haters? The open micers.
Yeah.
Because you're all so scared and you're competing for.
Well, that's what you see on social media.
The haters.
But I mean, it's the same thing. It's somebody goes like, oh, you know, like they whine about it.
Yeah.
And then they just look for someone to go, yep, right on, man. And so then they stick with another fucking loser.
Low frequency.
Yeah. Same thing.
Whereas you hang out with the guys that are better at you in stand up.
Yeah.
And man, watch how much faster you get better.
Oh yeah. You start going to the better shows.
Yeah. You elevate. And all of a sudden you're like, dude, I'm an eagle now. Like Dan fucking Pena.
Yeah.
He's an eagle. Eagles fly alone, bitch.
Yeah. Thank you for watching that highlight here from YMH Studios. That was a highlight or a clip, whichever word you prefer. You watched it, and there are so many more little bite-sized episode things. They're just click them. Maybe it's someone screaming or bleeding. Maybe it's just laughing at someone, making fun of them.